a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick. Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend. Equipment can be strengthened with rare ore stone, but such ore stone won't come easily. My girl knows her stones, but she's always out prancing about. Now, there's a time for travels, but you can't wander the world forever. Even you must have someone waiting back home. Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair. I know only of smithing. Don't.
can hear me now. But first off, welcome. Second off, that is on OBS. That is not on me because it was on here. It was on in the options menu and inside of the sound settings. It was all on. I literally had to turn it off and then turn it back on before. It sounds odd. Really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this. Actually, like you're speaking from another room. It's not this. So this is what I'm saying. This is not my phone. Hello? That's still going. Hello? How about this? Is this better? What is going on? Is this better? Can you hear me now? You can. That's what's going on. Is now currently going off of my headphone mic. Because today's, I don't know what's going on. Because on my end, all my audio was on. But now it appears that... All right, so this is working. What is going on? Hello? Straight up. Okay, so this is still the mic. It's still my headset mic. Okay. All right, so it appears... Okay, so it appears that... Apparently... I don't know what's going on, actually, because... The mixer board is lighting up as if it's saying things. Like it's recording the sound. But for some strange reason, my computer is apparently not recognizing. Oh Lord God. Okay.
The whole computer is not actively recognizing my my mixer board right now. So what I'm gonna do, I guess, is we're gonna do this headphone style, and I will deal with that after we get done. I'm guessing, I'm hoping to God all I have to do is restart the computer. I'm hoping that's all I have to do. If my whole mixer board is dead, that's gonna suck. Waterboard the mixer board? Well, while I am American, I don't think waterboarding electronics is usually the best way to go about stuff like that. Now, I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong. But traditionally speaking, I don't think waterboarding electronics is the way to go. All right. Well, we'll be doing it this way then. Less my preference, but what can you do? But yes, welcome everybody. I guess we didn't hear all the nonsense I was talking about earlier, even in the recording, so fun. But yes, I saw your hey, Thug and Ga and Thug welcoming message. Thank you for that. Ika, welcome. I swear I'm not an elk. Welcome. But yeah. But how are you both doing? Hopefully you're good. As I also mentioned that I think it's still technically Thursday for you. I swear I'm not an elk. Though with the time difference, it might have just rolled over into the, Friday morning? Doing well? That's good to hear. It is still Thursday. I was talking to my mom, helped set up my family sharing on her Steam Deck she just got. 2308. Ooh, we've got a solid 52 minutes left before it's Friday. Which is kind of an odd thing to say, but... 52 minutes of Friday night. But you're talking to your mom and you helped her set up the family sharing on her Steam Deck. Well, that's cool. She's got a Steam Deck. Does she have any plans on specifically what she's going to be playing? Is the audio... Okay, the audio looks like it's still working. So this is double silly right now because I don't have any audio either. I guess if I've got this on, I might as well put the audio through... Pump the audio through my headphones. No reason not to now. Which is super silly. Oh. I think it's this. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I'm still working, but now we lost the audio. How do you feel about playing a bad module that should take you no longer than 15 minutes? I'd be fine with that. Probably City Builders and Portal. She likes stuff like SimCity. My dad is going to get her to try and beat Portal. Portal's a fun one. That's a good starter one for sure. Okay. Okay. Was that working now? No, that shouldn't be muted. There we go. I think that's working now. We should be hearing a sound check noise. Alright. Eight-Legged Freaks gave me nightmares as a child, but has aged poorly. I remember being too scared to leave the first room as a child. And that's a module? Isn't that the movie? Or is it based off of the movie? Oh, I'm continuing not to be able to hear this. Okay, well, audio is apparently based off of. Okay, well, we'll just do this. We'll just do that. We'll just do all the silly nonsense. All right, hopefully you can all still hear that. I did not realize there was a module based off of Eight-Legged Freaks the movie, though. That's kind of interesting. Oh, God, we're so slow. Oh, Lord. I do not remember it being this slow. Like, all our character does is just strike poses. It's sort of crazy. Oh, screen. Sorry. Let's see. All right. My mother was invited to the UK premiere, and so we have this horrific spider backpack and hand puppet. The hand puppet has been used to torment pets over 2 decades now. Wow. There's a module based off I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Yeah, didn't they make it some kind of weird... Well, no. Wait, is that based off of a book or a movie? I thought that was a... I guess it was a book first, right? Oh, hey, Big Turtleman. Look at the Big Turtleman, everybody. He's big and turtly. He's coming for my giblets. That probably shouldn't have hit me. There's a short story. Ah, okay. So wait, why did your mom get invited to the premiere? Okay, that absolutely should not have hit me. What? I'd watch a horror film with only nostril screams. That would be odd. That would be very odd. Her company used to make cinema screens. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that makes sense. I have no moth and I must scream, but that's just rad existing. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's what that's that movie, The Fly, right? I'm a moth and I must scream. It's like the sequel to The Fly. What's the old one called with... What is this guy... With, Vincent Price. There's an old, Fly movie with Vincent Price. I have Mothra and she won't stop screaming. That's... Okay, that's a third sequel. That's like the fan-made, third prequel that most people don't know about. But yeah, the original The Fly with Vincent Price had something that actually kind of worked that way, where Vincent Price, he got when they did the teleportation or whatever, his head switched with the fly's head. It was a very strange movie, but... And then, like, his granddaughter or something ends up killing the fly that had a human head. I guess spoilers? I don't even know if that's a spoiler. I don't even know if that's the right thing I'm thinking of. I think that's something that happened. Oh, we got a winged... How did I get a winged spear from a guy with a sword? What? Okay, apparently this guy just has infinite stamina. Dang, his body bounced when we hit him. Oofa. Oh yeah, there's no physics in this one. So we got a spear? Huh, we do have a spear. Ooh, has a lot of poise damage. I cannot use it effectively because my dex isn't nearly high enough. All right. But yeah, that just reminds me of the original Fly. I have no mouth and I must scream. I'm a moth and I must scream. Yeah, so they changed this up a bit, huh? That's interesting. That's really curious. So they moved him all the way back over there. Huh. So this is also an ambush. I don't remember... there he comes. It's like, I remember there being an ambush here. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Wow. Thought we one-shot at him, but no, not quite. Just piling them up over there. The corpse piler isn't anything till Elden Ring. Oh, a halberd. Okay. Interesting. We got two long arm or pole arm weapons now. Also, apparently, there's this opening to throw ourselves to our doom if we'd like. Axe only run? Oh god, that'd probably be miserable. I mean, unless you mean literally any axe. If you mean literally any axe, then that's actually the plan. Because Moroskoth traditionally uses nothing but large, super large weapons. Any axe? Okay, that might actually be doable then. Oh, we're in here. Okay, now there should be... Okay, this guy is not dead. I need him to actually be dead. Any axe? Okay, an any axe run might actually be viable. But using this little hand axe thing is not gonna work until the end of the module. That I can tell you for sure. Ambush jerks. Whoa, whoa. I thought he dropped something. Okay, this one's locked. So what is Eight-Legged Freaks the module about? If you get Salt and Sanctuary at some point, but weapons / axes work pretty well in that module. Okay, that's good to know. / big weapons? Ah, okay. Well, I mean, that's good to know. That way we can keep the tradition that is Moroskoth alive. Do I want to go down there? I don't remember if this takes me down or up now. Okay, it does take me down. Now, if I remember right, the problem with this is there should be a fire-breathing, oh, we're going lower than that, actually. Never mind. Basically, shoot spiders while character says the same line for you. Oh, okay, so it's like it's a cheap, just knockoff thing. It's not an actual, like, oh, hi. Hello. How are you? My name is Moroskoth. I am the pulp shaman and last of the lumberjackians. I watched a playthrough today. Took them 13 minutes. Well, if they're doing a playthrough, that might be a speed run. That's a little bit different. I don't remember if this is a boss fight or not. Please don't be a boss fight. Oh, it's a boss fight. Think Doom if Doom had spiders and zero pride in their module. So a poor Doom knockoff. Got it. Oh man, it is a boss fight. I specifically asked for... Oh, that was my fault. Okay, we just gotta... I play super conservatively. We'll be fine. There's a method here, apparently. Fine. As long as he doesn't learn any new tricks in the second half of his phase, and he's going to tell him I'm off with him. He sure is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I think. The last giant. Oh, please die. Please die. No, we need to... Oh, thank God we got there. I thought we missed. Okay. Whew. Okay. Soldier Key and Soul of the Last Giant. Great. First try. Let's see. My mom got a Steam Deck since she liked the Switch. I want to enjoy the modules on Steam in the same way. That's fair. I'm after a Steam Deck. He wants to give you a hand. If your mother hates it, I'll buy it from her. I have to imagine as a nurse, being able to go and do any kind of module you want on the run is probably got to be pretty nice. I can understand why that's cool. Plug it in when you're busy, and then when you're in between patience. Okay, is this not the key we just got then? Is that what I'm being explained? I guess not. Opens soldier's door in the forest of giants. Opens blacksmith's... Okay. Huh. She'll probably like it. Well, these are on my night shift and the 45-minute trips to and from work. Hour chain journeys to London every week. Classic. Okay. Well, we did it, everybody. We defeated that boss. Oh, we have enough money to go buy that stick we need now. Well, this axe at least is doing good damage. We chopped that boss down pretty quick, actually. Faster than I expected we were going to, anyway. Let's put it that way. I think it's back up this way is the fire pit. But if she develops severe arthritis later, well, you're a nurse, so you know how to take care of it, right? That's what you're implying? That's not what I need. I need this. Yes. What's this key? Oh, that's just the key to that guy's shop. We already got one of those. Okay, I can probably save the rest of this for leveling up. I give her good pain relief and confiscate the deck for her own health. Exactly. It all worked out, everybody. Okay. Yeah, SimCity is pretty fun. Does she actually play SimCity or does she play City Skylines?
Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Larger, more
Okay, thank you for it.
lest this land swallow you whole.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Good. Let's level up. Okay, I got what, 2 levels worth? Now it was interesting that I saw someone else playing this, and apparently there is. Oh. Interesting. Apparently there is some weird strategy to getting this up to like level 15 or something. SimCity, I bought her City Skylines. Does she play the newest one that had the weird online requirement, or is she doing one of the older ones? But she didn't play it much since it was on Steam. Ah, that makes sense. Surprised there's not a Switch version of that. I'm very confused. Why would I want this? Raises various attributes to one survival. Boost agility and various resistances. Maybe it's the agility thing. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's good for the extra attack speed or something. That would be nice. I mean, let's do 1 and 1. That way we can also use that fire sword. Let's do it that way. What did that get us? Oh, whenever you level up, you just inherently get... Oh yeah, that does take her agility up. Is that the only thing that affects agility? What? Why does... Spells that can be attuned boost spellcasting speed. I guess that's what it is. Huh. That's super weird to me. That's fine though. We'll just take 1 of each. Yes. I don't know which version of SimCity. Oh, okay. Alright, so... Where do we take the key? Actually kind of confused about where to take this key. The Crestfallen Retreat or the Cardinal Tower? I mean, is this the Forest of the Giants? Is this starting area? I mean, that doesn't seem quite right. I mean, we can go check, I guess. Did I see the news about Kansas? The bill you were voting on news or some other news? That's kind of vague, unfortunately. Is Kansas south? No, Kansas is actually mid-north, I would say. A little bit more northerly. The amendment, yes. I saw that it was obliterated, which is hooray. That's good. Is Kansas south? Yeah, they recently voted on a bill to make, I think, abortions illegal in all circumstances? Or was it just certain circumstances? But Ika had mentioned it, and we talked about it very briefly here on stream. Oh, yeah, I could understand why you would think that, but no. Kansas is considered like a Midwest flyover state, and it's actually north a pretty good amount. It's not like the most northmost, but it's definitely not south. Good, you guys are still a pain in the butt to do. Oh, and we did not go in the right direction. That's fine. And I'm stuck. And I died. Okay. Kansas was north, started as a slave-free state, where was where the Civil War was started, actually. That's the only Middish state I can confidently place on a map. North of the Dakotas? No, I think it's actually west of the Dakotas, isn't it? Like you have North and South Dakota, and then actually to like I think west of North and South Dakota is to Kansas. Now, if you were talking about Arizona, where I live, now that's the South, but that's the Southwest, not the traditional South. We're that New Age South. South of South Dakota is Nebraska, and south of that is Kansas. Oh, okay, so it is actually south. Okay. So it's south of the Nebraskas, but not nearly south as in like Texas or Louisiana or something. I didn't know there was a divide. Well, in the Civil War, it was the North versus the South. South of Kansas, Oklahoma, and south of Oklahoma is Texas. That's true. Yes, Texas is basically the mid-south. Texas is kind of towards the middle of the country and the south end of the country, yeah. It's a very strange state, even by U.S. standards. They made some interesting choices down there in the old Texas. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait. Wait, a short sword actually requires more dex than the long sword. Oh, all right. But yeah. Yeah, during the Civil War, it was the North versus the South, and Kansas fell into the North. My state didn't exist back then. We were just territories. Probably primarily owned by Mexico. Stab. 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 Hello? Where are you going, weird hippo creature? Why do you run away? By all standards, you should be running at me, not away from me. You're far deadlier than I am. Okay, well, see, that's what I'm talking about. We got him. Let's go. Yeah, Texas is an interesting place. I've driven through Texas. I've never actually like lived there or anything. I've only lived here in Arizona and in Virginia. Didn't care for Virginia very much. They use cow trail roads, and I absolutely hated it. Okay. So, I don't know if the fire is better or not than the axe we were using. Oh man, that guy respawns? That's so... I didn't think that guy respawned. Okay. Oh wait, we still need a door. This must not be the Tree of the Giants like I was thinking. Oh. And stab. And stab. It's interesting that all the attack animations for this feel like what you would see in a technical manual on how to do these moves with zero personality, basically. When Kansas was starting as a state, Congress made a law that let Kansas vote if they would enter the Union as a free state or slave state. A bunch of people from both sides flooded the state to try to push the vote one way or the other, and a multitude of skirmishes and massacres happened between both sides. That sounds correct, yeah. I 100% believe all that. Everyone talks about how weird times are now with politics. It's like, yeah, politics have always been kind of weird in this country. It's a weird country. Can I get over there? Alright, let's give her a shot. I don't think I was meant to make it that way, but it actually worked. Throwing knife, eh? Something I don't really need. Alright. Man, this sword's so fast. It's like it's an actual weapon and not a wood cutting tool turned into a weapon or something. It was called Bleeding Kansas during that time. Makes sense. Yeah, I think the only thing back then that really historically we were known for was the Bisbee deportation. And we fell off. Which was basically, there's a town here in Arizona called Bisbee. It's a very small town these days. But back then, it was home to a bunch of mining and stuff. And they unioned up and they went on strike. And the unions brought in union busters. And it was so a bunch of union members were basically deported from the state for refusing to work. And it's known as the Bisbee deportation. And it helped set up a lot of it was one of the many things that helped set up like union rules and laws in this country for what they used to be. Nowadays they're not really anything, but back in the day, unions, who needs them? Those are for other people apparently. Boy, do we suddenly hate them here in the States. Thanks, Reagan. Sorry, it's a lot of politics all of a sudden, and I apologize. I shouldn't be in a bad mood. Work got called off, so I got to stay home. Well, I got to come home without doing really any work, and then I took a nap, so I shouldn't be in a bad mood. Maybe I'm just feisty. I'm just feisty today. Even Cassie's mascot, the Jayhawk, is named after the skirmishers who fought for Kansas to be a free state. Oh, so the Jayhawk is what they used to call them, like carpetbaggers in the South for the Northerners who came in after the Civil War, profit off the recovery. Dang, he was all in on that attack too. You see him? I'll give him credit for that much. He was all in on that attack. Where am I taking this stupid soldier's key? It must be another place or something that I'm not understanding. I mean, the XP grind's fine, I guess, but maybe it's in here? Oh, no. He's a big wind-up. This guy's not even has a weapon. He's just coming at me with his hands. Watch me to catch these hands. Jayhawkers, and the other side were the Bushwhackers. Oh God. Let's not. Let's not and say we didn't. How about that? I mean, this fire sword's working pretty good. It actually handles like a real weapon as opposed to a makeshift one. The only thing I think of when I think of Bushwhackers is there was a wrestling team known as the Bushwhackers back in like the late 80s through the 90s. It had this weird intro dance thing they would do whenever they came out at the beginning of a match. Otherwise, they were just supposed to be like really over-the-top kind of rednecky people. By today's like standards, it's probably mildly offensive to somebody, but at the time, it was harmless fun. I remember them and the Nasty Boys and Harlem Heat. What was the... I think there was another one. Those are the three I always remember feuding back when I used to watch wrestling like all the time. Oh, she's gone. She has left. Okay. And then, of course, there was the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. I believe it was Hawk had his triceps or his trapezius muscles were so large he was immune to being pal drive because his huge trapezius muscles would protect him from his head hitting the ground during attempts to pal drive him. A weird little fact. Wrestling's pretty crazy. Oh, you know what that reminds me of though? I swear I'm not an elk. I need your opinion on this too. So Ika, we talked about the possibility, and it's not a guarantee or anything, but it's just a possibility of me picking up a wrestling module and turning everyone into wrestling characters. And apparently, this most recent WWE module turns out it's really good. At least compared to the last few. Are we still cool with that, everybody? Everyone okay with that? Oh my God! I think I just turned around and gave me a whooping. Now, obviously, I don't know you all like personally, but sure sounds fun. Okay, great. Because if you can't tell, I kind of like narrating things. Okay, but I want biceps bigger than my head. If I can do it, I will do my darndest to get that to happen. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I also like to narrate things. So there's a non-zero chance that I'm going to make myself into make a narrator or be a narrator for. Alas, nothing happened. Oh, I do think I vaguely remember this. Later we get like a, what was it? Like a giant soul. And we put it into this, and it teleports us to a memory where we fight this giant as a memory. And zero neck? Okay. Again, I will do my best. I know you can make some pretty wacky characters, so I'll do my best. And you definitely are not going to be an elk, as your name suggests. A light crossbow. Now, do I get a darkness crossbow later? Hello there. That actually should not have worked. Well, here we are. Oh, it didn't work on the way back. That's not good. There's a lot of enemies. Oh, they were nice enough to let me, Oh, he tried to parry me. But it didn't really work. Wow. Oh, he's still going. That's a lot of combo you've got there, sir. Got him. The winner is me. Okay, not a mimic. Had to check just to be sure. A mail breaker and an infantry helm. Okay. Now, didn't we also get another weapon? Oh yeah, we got the halberd. The halberd, which we can't use. We don't have enough strength or dex for that. It's actually primarily a dex weapon. That's odd. Where is this mail breaker? It is in fact a thrusting sword, and we do not have enough dex for it. Slightly stubby thrusting sword has a sharp, sturdy blade designed for thrusting. The mailbreaker has limited reach. It's a powerful critical attack, effective against foes donning thick armor or with naturally hard skin. Effect: shield piercing, strong attack. What does that look like? Wait, what? It's just the same move, but with more emphasis on it. I'm hoping that's a thing caused by the fact that we don't have enough skill for the weapon. All right, what do we got for this? Dang, that's got some reach on it, though. Oh my god. Mega thrust. Mega thrust. Wow. He's actually trying to stab people with this spear. I'm shocked. Can I one-hand it? I can. Usually in Dark Souls stuff, they only kind of haphazardly really try to like use some of these long weapons. Now the halberd was the weapon I actually finished Demon Souls with. Now legally, does this count as an axe for the purposes of finishing this with an axe? We can put them in a blender with it. So it has an axe head on it, but it doesn't fall into the axe category. Okay. Let's go back to the axe. So I can axe them a question. Axe them to die. I'm trying to remember if I can actually get out of here without taking falling damage. I can! Oh. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Now, you might be saying to yourself, you really seem to be making a choice to not go down further through that path or into the side path with the crossbow or the ballista guys. And you're right. I am actively making that choice. I guess I can, after I level up, I will show you why I'm actively not going further down the path. Really? This is asking me for a torch here. How odd. Usually there's a torch like this around that wants you to light your torch and then go light another torch on fire to accomplish something. But I do not see where we would need the other torch. Curious. Alright. Can we go? Oh, whoop. Wait, is this okay? Okay, that's okay, I think. Or maybe not. I don't... Dang, that's so slow. It hits hard, but it's so slow. Okay. So now... Basically, we need to figure out how to get to the other boss of this area. I think we remember last time we played this, I got... the aromatic ooze, you say? How odd. Yeah, we got rumbled real bad by that guy up on top of that ladder, kind of by himself in a weird spot. Yeah. You gotta go find him and fight him again. Because an interesting twist, where we ran into him that first time, is considered like a warm-up performance from him. Oh, okay. That's what it is. So, I wonder if I can demonstrate it at this point. So the reason that I went this way Ah, that right there. So if I were to talk to that guy, he tells me I should go on ahead without him because he's resting. Then this happens, and you fall into this trap, and then you have to come through this and fight all those guys at the same time, and it's bad. But because of the way I did things, that didn't happen. So instead, we can go. We did it the safe way. And that's the benefit of the knowledge. And the knowledge is half the battle. Thank you, Joe, for teaching me that. Joe Magino, the baseball player.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I wanted to warn you of the trap down the way, but you walked right past me. My name is Pate.
It's Pate.
I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Okay.
Oh, but you should take this.
Oh, the white
It allows
sites.
undead
Okay.
to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds.
Not gonna work anymore, but
With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Good to see you safe. Good to see you safe.
now, if I remember correctly, he said his name is Pate. Is the spear glitching through his head? I think it was when he was talking a little bit. Yeah. I mean, technically, I think it's leaning up against his shoulder right here, but yeah, like when he turns his head, it's glitching through his head. It's definitely a little glitchy there. You're not wrong. But great soul arrow. Wow. Whoa. How about we knock that off, shall we? Oh. They almost got me. Oh, no, what? Okay, good enough. Let's take care of this one. Alright. Okay, cool. A blue wooden shield. I always find it interesting, the whole shield colors thing. That they represent different factions and whatnot. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I did not expect that to happen. And we killed someone with that move. Nice. Now, I don't remember why it's important to come down here. I just remember that it's important to come down here. Does that open from this side? So, oh, here's a torch thing. We might be able to light that torch. But this is one of those areas where you have to have the stones to put them into the holes to open stuff. A Ferris lockstone in inventory, yeah. And I think this is a mimic. Oh, hello. Where did you... okay. I didn't... Nope, it's not a mimic. There was stuff in that. But it's broken now, so I might not actually be able to get it. It might actually be broken forever. Which sucks. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go get it again, I guess. Let's go get it again. It's gonna suck because we have to fight all those guys again. Now, one thing that is super interesting about Dark Souls 2 is they wanted to discourage you from grinding XP. So there is an interesting little tidbit into this compared to other Dark Souls. Which is to say that There actually is a spawn limit on enemies. They do not spawn indefinitely. Nope, and dead. God, this is so slow. But yeah, they actually do not spawn indefinitely like they do in Dark Souls 1 and 3, Demon Souls, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. In this, they only spawn, I think it's 19 times. So if you kill them 19 times, they just stop showing up. Except for a couple specific areas where you have to feed like a door a soul, and thus you have to have something there to kill. So those areas spawn enemies forever. Why do you have infinite poise if you're not blocking? Hmm? I think if I remember right, one of the interesting things down here is one of the things down there though is the ring that reduces the health loss we suffer when we die. It takes it from 50 to 75%, if I remember correctly. Wow, he actually hit me there, which is insane, considering he was nowhere near me when he attacked. But alright. Guess that explains why I couldn't understand how dodging works, because the hitboxes are so stupidly wonky. Alright, let's try this again. I think I remember now where that guy came from. I think... Oh, he just came running out at you, huh? Dang, friend, alright. I think if you hit that door, it summons them. I think. Like that. That hit me somehow, even though I was very clearly not next to him anymore. Alright. Let's see, what's this? It's just rubbish now. Well, that guy literally broke that box open and destroyed whatever was inside. I hope I didn't need it. Let's hope. Let us hope together. Life ring. There we go. And a large Titanite shard. That's, I think, what we needed. Also, I still feel like I'm only doing like a medium roll instead of a fast roll, but I thought I remember there being... Maybe I'm thinking of that Pharaoh's Lock thing. But if you can't tell while I've been describing some of these weird situations we've been getting into, they took some really weird choices with this iteration of Dark Souls. For better or for worse. No, you can have 4 rings? That's odd. Oh, raises maximum HP. Is that what it is? I thought this was the one... An old ring set with a red jewel raises maximum HP. Each ring has a different power, and even very modest rings can be a great boon on a perilous journey. Okay. Huh. Okay, well that's fine. I thought this was the one that reduces the death effect, but... Maybe it used to be. Maybe they changed that around when they switched over to, What? Did that body just flop around? Blew him up. Let's go. Yeah, now if I remember correctly... Oh, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, you run into him later. Pretty sure. Yeah, we just blew those guys all kinds of up. Dang. Dang! They all kinds of dead. Alright, so now I'm confused on where I need to be going. Like, I vaguely remember where the boss fight is, but only vaguely. Not sure what I'm doing wrong to get to where I need to be going. Whoop. Don't fall down there. Oh, hi. Oh, running attack? When did you get one of those? I don't remember you having a running attack before. I got hit with a fireball. That was a weird interaction, okay. I think the healing from the flask saved me from dying there. I think. Wow, you pulled me out of my dodge roll. Where are my iframes? I demand a recount. He's worth 600, that's not bad. He's hard, but he's not that hard to fight. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how do we get over to the final boss of this area. That pursuer guy, he is the final boss of this area. I think until you come back later with the giant's memory or whatever. But that's, I think, an optional boss? I don't remember now. Dead? Okay, cool. We did all that. Yeah, I don't remember how to get over to where the pursuer hangs out. Maybe it has something to do with this area, because we didn't really explore through here much. Oh yeah, there's a mine. Yeah, there's stuff over there. That's where we came up. I think we fight the pursuer over there. I think. I could be wrong though. Okay, we'll head back and see if I can't level up at all. And we can call it 4:01. Perfect time to get us some Lufia 2 going. Oh. Ooh. Bearer of the curse. Yes, I know. I know you're encouraging me to do things so that you can make me stronger, so I work for you. But I think that's a secret. Trying to think where I want to actually go. I mean, we're gonna need strength at a minimum, but I'm wondering how much dex we're gonna actually need. Oh, she uses a feather as a casting implement. Fun. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. She's back. She has moved to this town. Look. Aw. Just give me a discount. I don't think those prices look... No, those prices look the same. How odd. Curtis Silver Serpent Ring. Oh, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. Just doing a lot of laughing. I don't know how I feel about that.
Everyone's so stingy around here. Everyone's so stingy everywhere. You're my only customer. Don't make me beg now. Buy something.
Now, if I'm trying to remember if she's one of the characters. I might be thinking of the original. But I want to say there's a way to cause her to disappear. Yeah, I know. You're upset. It's fine. There's a way to cause her to disappear. Something along the lines of like,
oh, hello
she
again.
goes crazy, but
I hope you find some.
what do you got? Shields. Okay, you've got some actual armor I could get. Anything else? Nope.
I came from the west, from Volgan.
Oh, from Vol'jin, you say?
Have
You're a
you been there?
Vol'jinian.
It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold.
So you're actually a miner.
Yes, since then I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here.
That's a great
Everything's all
question.
run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan.
The Blue Sentinels.
You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
Okay.
By the gods, why the hell am I here?
That's a great question. We understand. You don't know why you're here. Okay, he's out of things to say.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
Okay, I know eventually we get the key for this place. This is where the talking cat hangs out. Okay. Just trying to make sure I remember where things are. Alright, but that'll do it for this. I do believe. Whoop. Oh, it feels silly having not recorded any audio, but I would have never guessed that my computer apparently dropped my mixing board. That's frustrating. You know what? I'm going to Alt F4 out of that. That's super frustrating.